request you to kindly be seated. In the meanwhile, may I also request you to kindly ensure that your mobile phones are switched to the silent or the buzzer mode. Thank you. Kindly rise for the national anthem. Kindly be seated. Once again, a very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the listing ceremony of Yatra Online Limited, India's largest and leading corporate travel service provider. Yatra Online is India's largest corporate travel service provider in terms of number of corporate clients and the third largest online travel company in India among key OTA players in terms of gross booking revenue and operating revenue. Yatra Online's go-to-market strategy spans the entire value chain of travel and hospitality, covering B2C, business to customer, and B2B, business to business, which includes business to enterprise and business to agents. The company has 813 large corporate customers and over 49,800 registered SME customers. It also has a strong travel agent network of 29,800 in above 1,000 cities across India. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the very traditional lighting of the lamp before we begin this beautiful function this morning. I invite our three founders to begin with. Mr. Dhruv Shringi, Chief Executive Officer, Co-founder, Yatra Online Limited. Mr. Manish Amin, Chief Information and Technology Officer, Co-founder, Yatra Online Limited. Sabina Chopra. Mr. Girish Joshi, Chief Listing and Trading Development, BSE. Mr. Dhruv Bhagwat, Vice President, IIFL Securities Limited. Mr. Deepak Kaushik, Group Head, Equity Capital Markets, SBI Capital Markets Limited. And Mr. Sachin Chandiwal, Managing Director, Corporate Finance, DAM Capital Advisors Limited. Nice big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And now I invite our dignitaries on the dais and we present them with a bouquet. Beginning with Mr. Dhruv Shringi, Chief Executive Officer, Co-founder, Yatra Online Limited. Mr. Manish Amin, Chief Information and Technology Officer, Co-founder, Yatra Online Limited. Mr. Rohan Mittal, Group Chief Financial Officer, Yatra Online Limited. Mr. Girish Joshi, Chief Listing and Trading Development, BSE. Mr. Dhruv Bhagwat, Vice President, IFL Securities Limited. Mr. Deepak Kaushik, Group Head, Equity Capital Markets, SBI Capital Markets Limited. And Mr. Sachin Chandival, Managing Director, Corporate Finance, DAM Capital Advisors Limited. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the opening address, I invite Mr. Dhruv Bhagwat, Vice President, IFL Securities Limited. Please put your hands together for Mr. Dhruv Bhagwat.
Hi, very good morning to all of you as I welcome you all to the listing ceremony for Yatra Online Limited. Today we're actually here to celebrate a very key milestone in a journey which started almost 18 years with the launch of a website, Yatra.com, by the three founders, Dhruv, Manish, and Sabina. Since then, this website has transformed into one of the most trusted and recognizable brands in India today. And has made travel accessible to millions of Indians with over 14 million satisfied customers over the years, and I'm sure many of us are amongst them. Today, not only Yatra is one of the largest online travel companies in India, it's also the largest corporate travel service provider with over 800 large corporates and 50,000 SME customers. With the travel and hospitality industry booming, we are absolutely certain Yatra will be one of the largest beneficiaries, and it will go from strength to strength with its comprehensive presence across both the consumer and the corporate sectors. The Yatra IPO, launched amidst multiple issues, saw strong demand from marquee institutional investors, including marquee mutual funds, insurance companies, and FIIs. I would like to take this opportunity to wholeheartedly thank Dhruv, Manish, and the Yatra team for giving us this opportunity to play a role in this IPO. I would like to also take this opportunity, along with my other BRLMs, to thank our other key partners in this process, the legal counsels, the stock exchanges, the registrar, as well as many others. And I would like to wish the entire Yatra team the very best of luck as they go ahead in this new journey with all the new shareholders that have become a part of the Yatra family. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Mr. Dhruv Shringi, Chief Executive Officer, co-founder, Yatra Online Limited, to address all of us. A nice big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Dhruv Shringi.
Good morning, everyone. Firstly, on behalf of the Yatra team, I would like to thank Girish and the BSE team for having us here. It's indeed a real honor and a privilege to be here. This is something that we've worked towards and aspired for the last decade and a half. So it's a very happy and proud moment for us to be here in front of you guys. And we think there's also a great responsibility ahead for us. There are a tremendous amount of role models which I've listed on this marquee exchange, and they've set a path for us and big shoes that we hope to fill over the coming years. I also want to thank the Yatra team which is here with us today. None of this would have happened without the untiring support of all of you. I know it's been a difficult journey, it's been a difficult process, but it's us collectively as a team which has gotten to this stage, and I'm sure we'll go a long way from here as well, collective as a team. So thank you, all of you, for being here today, and not just being here today, for being here in every step of the journey. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the banking teams, firstly, the SBI Caps Investec team, headed by Deepak and Mukul, who is not here today. They worked tirelessly, they and their teams, along with the team from DAM Capital, Dharmesh, Vishal, and the IFL team with Vishal again, and Pinkesh, right? And the corporate finance teams, Sachin, who's here, and Samvit, who's somewhere hiding in the background, right? Without the tireless effort of these guys, we wouldn't have really gotten the approvals that we did in a timely fashion, and they played a critical role in our being able to do this. And last but not the least, I want to also support and thank Nitin for the role that he has played in this. I think Nitin deserves a big round of applause. I don't think this would have happened without his undying support and effort. And the Yatra team now lives up, or has to live up to, the commitment, right, that Nitin has made on our behalf. So thank you so much for doing that, Nitin. And we've got our work cut out going forward. But it's indeed a pleasure for me to be here, and a privilege. And I think I would request our team to acknowledge how much of a privilege this is for all of us. It's a great responsibility which has now been thrust upon us, and we must live up to this responsibility which is there in front of us, right? It's a great opportunity as well. So let's focus on both the opportunity and the responsibility and put our best foot forward. So thank you everyone for being here today. Thank you to the BSE team. Thank you to the banking team. And we don't have the legal teams here, but our legal team headed by Darpan has worked tirelessly throughout the course of the last 12 months to make this a reality. So a big thank you to all the legal teams and the finance teams as well, right? Likewise, we don't have the auditors here. But likewise, Rohan, the finance team, they put in tremendous amount of effort. So guys, thank you so much. I deeply appreciate all the effort that's gone into doing this. The amount of effort is not lost on me. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. And we look forward to a very successful listing going forward. It's a long road ahead of us, a long yatra ahead of us. And hopefully we can make this a very, very successful one for ourselves and all our partners. And thank you, Girish, once again for having us.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Mr. Girish Joshi, Chief Listing and Trading Development, BSE, to now address all of us. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Girish Joshi.
Distinguished dignitaries and friends from the fraternity, good morning and a very warm welcome to all of you present here at the BSE's iconic International Convention Center for the listing ceremony of Yatra Online Limited. On behalf of BSE, we would like to welcome Sri Dhruv Sringhi, CEO and co-founder, Yatra Online Limited, Sri Manish Jain, CTO, Yatra Online, Sri Rohan Mittal, CFO, Yatra Online, and my friends from Merchant Banking, Sri Dhruv Bhagat, Vice President, IFL Securities, Sri Deepak Kaushik, Group Head, ECM, SBI Capital Market, Sri Sachin Chandiwal, MD Corporate Finance, DAM Capital. Of course, Yatra Online, like many startups are getting listed, and so on. Also very good that all young entrepreneur talent is getting listed, and it's will be rewarded. I'm 100% sure. So it is our privilege and honor to host the listing ceremony of Yatra Online Limited on account of its successful public offer for ₹775 crores. We are delighted about the new journey that Yatra Online will embark upon by becoming the newest member in BSE family. We are happy to learn about the many milestones that Yatra Online has achieved, and today it glitters as India's largest corporate travel services and second largest online travel company. With the new wave of innovative travel solutions and improved customer experiences, we are optimistic about the continued trust and positive track record that shall be embedded further. I'd like to congratulate Yatra Online Limited on the success of their public issue. With this, Yatra Online is now the newest member in BSE family. The story of BSE is the story of Indian economy. With a 149-year-old history, BSE is one of the oldest working public institution in India, having created wealth to the tune of more than $3 trillion, including equity and debt. BSE, world's largest exchange in terms of number of listed company and also fastest in terms of the response time. And it has 5245 listed companies which are listed over 149 years. The exchange has successfully offered an efficient capital raising platform to India Inc. And it is in this international convention hall that we have witnessed the development in Indian capital market over several decades. First, this was a trading ring, outcry trading ring, when broker used to trade physically with hand gestures till early 90s. Then post-digitization, automation, it has become convention hall. The benchmark index of BSE, Sensex, is tracked by investors across the globe and has grown since India opened its economy in 1991. It's also considered as a barometer for the growth of Indian economy. As you may be aware, we have recently launched derivatives contracts in May 2023, S&P BSE Sensex and S&P BSE Banksex. And it has witnessed significant turnover and has witnessed a consistent rise in both turnover and open interest, and it has unique expiry of Friday. We also recently launched Social Stock Exchange, which is an initiative driven by the Finance Minister in 2020 budget. And we have also listed many social enterprises, and we are getting good response. So we are confident that by listing on the BSE, Yatra Online, which will start its new Yatra in the corporate world as a listed entity, will not be able to enhance its visibility and profile, but also broaden its investor base to further deepen its line of business, adhering to strong governance standards, because now you are a listed entity and corporate governance standards and the way SEBI is expecting. So we also want that you also try to adhere and even achieve more than that, because that's the way we have even one tool, corporate governance scorecard tool, which we have launched with the World Bank, IFC. So BSE looks forward to being Yatra's preferred fundraising partner continually as it expands its reach and grows in scale. I wish this esteemed entity all the very best on account of a successful listing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to the next part of this program, which is this beautiful exchange of mementos. And the first set of presentation of these mementos will be done by BSE to all our guests on the dais. And may I request Mr. Girish Joshi to kindly do the honors. The first set goes out from Mr. Girish Joshi to Mr. Dhruv Shringi, Chief Executive Officer, co-founder, Yatra Online Limited. Mr. Manish Amin, Chief Information and Technology Officer, co-founder, Yatra Online Limited. Mr. Rohan Mittal, Group Chief Financial Officer, Yatra Online Limited. Mr. Dhruv Bhagwat, Vice President, IIFL Securities Limited. Mr. Deepak Kaushik, Group Head, Equity Capital Markets, SBI Capital Markets Limited. Mr. Sachin Chandival, Managing Director, Corporate Finance, DAM Capital Advisors Limited. And now for the exchange of this beautiful mementos, I invite Mr. Girish Joshi to kindly remain there, and we have Mr. Dhruv Shringi, who will now present a memento to Mr. Girish Joshi. Mr. Dhruv Shringi to Mr. Dhruv Bhagwat, Vice President, IFL Securities Limited. Mr. Deepak Kaushik, Group Head, Equity Capital Markets, SBI Capital Markets Limited. Mr. Sachin Chandival, Managing Director, Corporate Finance, DAM Capital Advisors Limited. From the agency, we have Concept Communications Limited. The Company Council, JSA. BRLM's Council, Indus Law. And Registrar to the issue, Lincoln Time. Thank you, sir. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the vote of thanks, I invite Mr. Deepak Kaushik, Group Head, Equity Capital Markets, SBI Capital Markets, to address all of us. A nice big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Deepak Kaushik.
Good morning, everyone. So at the outset, first, I'd like to thank the entire, in fact, congratulate the entire Yatra team for another feather in the cap, a wonderful journey which continues. And we as BRLMs to the issue, in fact, we feel privileged, and it's been a wonderful experience working with Dhruv and the entire team. And in terms of IPO, if you look at this is just another, I would say, one stop in terms of the journey which carries on. And the way Yatra has been delivering in terms of wonderful results, in terms of the performance, I'm sure that that's something which the company would, under the able guidance, leadership, and of course the wonderful team that you have, would you continue to deliver on that. And in terms of the transaction, if I talk of a wonderful experience, I'm sure it's been for all the BRLMs as well. Something, of course, you have challenges in the transactions, small things here and there, but what we realized was that in terms of the professional attitude that the company has, that's something which really helped the transaction go off very smoothly. Also like to thank all the investors who've now become a part of the company as shareholders. And just to end it with, in fact, I would like to congratulate you once again and thank you all, in fact, all the intermediaries, everyone who has been part of the process. And I'm sure everyone's now looking forward with bated breath to what's finally where these stocks are going to list. So all the best. Thank you very much.
We've got about 5 minutes to go. So we have an addition, so Mr. Girish Joshi, I'm afraid you'll have to come up once again to present a memento, this time to Sabina Chopra. Thank you very much. May I request all our dignitaries on the dais to kindly move towards the gong. We could probably do a photo op in the meanwhile. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll require your assistance for the countdown. Okay, so make sure you're nice, loud, and clear. We will start from 10. We have ample time still. We've got about 4 minutes to go. It's a long countdown. So we have photo ops. I think each one of you could probably take turns in holding. Yeah, right. The ringing of the gong will go exactly at 10 o'clock on the dot. And Yatra Online Limited is going to be listed. Yes, a new Yatra from today onwards, like Mr. Girish Joshi said. Very seldom you get to hear this pin drop silence, right? Okay, we're getting there. Yes. 40 seconds. "30", the heart is pounding. So everybody get ready. From 10, we shall begin. Here we go. 10, everyone. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Congratulations to Yatra Online Limited. getting listed here at BSE. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, a nice rousing round of applause for Yatra Online Limited. Congratulations once again. Thank you very much. And for all those of you who'd like to take a picture with the gong, please come forward and do so. And then join us for refreshments thereafter. Thank you very much for joining us and taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us this morning. This is Bosco Rodriguez signing off. Have a lovely day. Take care and God bless.